Now is war. Now there's tension. Quick to kill. But nobody could sit down and be like, yo, let's build, bro. Why you feel that way? Tell me why you think my man's is trash. Oh, I never thought about that. Oh, okay. You can't hate for having an opinion, bro. Because I don't agree with what you agree with or what you see doesn't mean I'm hating. Doesn't mean I'm not trying to kill your character. I just don't agree with it. There's 7 billion people on this earth. I'm sure there's somebody that's going to be accepted to your foolishness. It's just not going to be me. Just not going to be a lot of people. There's going to be, for every one person that listens to my podcast, there's going to always be, if there's 100 people listening to my podcast, there's going to be a small percentage or a large percentage that's just not going to agree and not accept or hear the things, and it just don't sit well with them. I get it. But it's like, well, son don't like me, so now when I see you, son, it's on sight. Come on, man. Quick to kill. We quick to kill. And it's like, why? Why are you so adamant and letting me know that you could take my life, that you will take my life? But we never have this energy when it's to get right, when it's to own. I'm driving all through the hood every minute. Another building is being built. I'm like, well, damn. Is there going to be any room left for us? Because you got to understand, they doing this while the market is low. Meanwhile, while all of these things is being built, inflation is taking place. So by the time these people is finished, and we all know we're not going to get out of this nonsense. So by the time we do, we all know when this nonsense do come to an end. When I say we're not going to get out of it, we're not going to get out of it like it's going to go back to normal. No, they're going to implement a new currency, digital, etc., where everybody's going to be under hypnosis and control. Yes, we all know that's where it's headed. Crypto, all of that. Come on, man. Make it make sense. So, I say that to say this. These people is buying up everything. We're not doing nothing. While they're buying, we're dying. While these individuals are buying, we are dying. And we're dying in such a fast rate, we don't even know where to turn to. And of course, I know where. I tell you guys all the time, if you don't give yourself to the Most High, you're going to die. I tell you that. But even that don't even bring along or bring a level of concern. People like, man, listen, man, I'm going to get to this money. I'm going to live my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna act out. I'm gonna be rational. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be that. I'm like, you ain't gotta like me, but you gonna have to respect me. Respect what? Respect the fact that what you could get ignorant. Boo hoo. Boo hoo. So I gotta respect the fact that you could turn up. I gotta respect the fact that you could make a phone call and you could shut this whole party down. I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that. Meanwhile, your moms and your pops is probably broke on Medicare, probably on their last leg, but I gotta respect the fact that you can do the violence to me. I must respect the fact that you can harm me. But if you try to build me up, what is that? Why can I not respect that? Why can I not respect you for genuinely being a good dude? Genuinely being a good sister, a righteous brother, a righteous sister. Why can I not respect you because you didn't have your legs open for Tom, Dick, and Harry? Why can I respect you because you ain't running around slapping everything that's walking? Why can I not respect you for that? Why when it comes to being colored or black, you got to use the racist term black. It got to come with a level of ignorance. Yo, bro, you gonna do what? Yo, you ain't never had this. Yo, bro, you ain't never had no chicklins with barbecue sauce, man. You ain't from the South. You ain't have no crab, no crab legs, bro. You ain't from the South. You ain't black. What? Oh my jeez. Listen, Caucasian people, they glorify themselves by their status. They're respected for the things that they do. Yes, and I get it. The system is designed to protect them. The same job, they'll get a higher pay rate. Gotcha. I hear all of that. But to me, that's just excuses. Because I see dudes in the street make $1 out of 15 cents. I see dudes do this all the time. All I'm saying is that same energy we put into the nonsense and the foolish and the destruction of our community, we can also put that into the asset of the rebuilding of the same exact community. The same exact community can be built accordingly if you guys put in the time. The same energy, we can make a dramatic change overnight if brothers put down the ego, put down the pride, put down this notion that in order to be respected, you have to be feared. People gotta fear you. Listen, when you bring fear to somebody, that person by default must always be on the defense. Now you're gonna have those that's gonna be in complete compliance, that's gonna submit to your fearlessness. But then you're gonna have those that can care less. That's on the same type of time. So why bring this energy? Why create this energy? Because you reap what you sow. You may bring harm to this one person, but this person right here, he or she is just like you and could bring that much damage as well. So why are we doing this? Why? Why can't we put down the killing mentality and start applying a rebuilding livelihood? I be so ecstatic and happy when I see brothers overweight come to the park and like, nah, I don't like being like this. I want to work out. And then I see the consistency. And then I see the weight loss. And then I see a whole new transformation of a person. And it's like, wow, that man really rebuilt himself. And it's something to be proud of. Something to be proud of. Like, yes, I did that. Now, if we take that same energy, that of course it starts with our body, because if our body is not well, then how can we sell? You get what I'm saying? So the same energy we put taking care of our body, taking care of ourselves, if we could then take that and then apply it to other things like real estate, car dealerships, car wash, and willing to put the hard work in and grind and just go through the motion, like go through the struggles, go through the hard times, This is the same thing like working out. When you building something, you have to go through the growing pains. I'm building my agency. I'm going through it. I go through it because in my mind it's like, how can people be supportive of something like this when they should be supporting something like that? The podcast. These people that take their time out to listen to people like Joe Buttons. No disrespect to the brother, but the brother's not giving any intangibles, any wisdom, knowledge to uplift, to rebuild, to rebrand, to better. When I say rebrand, I'm talking about rebrand our community. We're not getting those rebrands from each other. It's these other people that's rebranding it. But in the rebranding, in that rebranding, you're not in the package. You're not in that. You're not in the business plan. I'm watching high rises being built in the hood and prices that nobody in the hood can afford. So all that's telling me is they're rebranding our community. They're redoing Brooklyn, bro. I'm watching Brooklyn get taken over. I was in the hood. I'm in Marcy Projects. I'm seeing Caucasians playing tennis. They rebranding the whole community, and you ain't part of the package there. Why would they invest into you when you are invested? You're more invested into their product than they are in you. You're more invested into their product. What's their products? Their drugs, their alcohol, their TV shows, their dating apps, their YouTubes. You wanna listen, follow, and be inspired by people they put you to follow. He got a blue check, so he must be official. Are you dumb? So because he carries a check behind his name, I gotta follow that. Oh, but because he comes on the scene and glorify how much money he has, I have to then follow that. Somebody like Floyd Mayweather comes from Grand Rapids, Michigan. This man sits on over $1 million. He says, yo, I make 7 digits every day. Every month I make over 7 digits. So you're making millions of dollars every month. And not one time did you say, yo, you know what? I have enough money. Let me go fix this community. Let me go give these children an outlet so they can never go through the things that I went through. Then you're gonna hear them say, well, I give money to charity all the time. No, fam. Giving charity and doing the work, the building. This is charity. I'm walking by, I see a homeless man, I give him $100. Yo, go about your business. That's charity. Now, that person that gets the $100, say that person that gets the $100 is a dope fiend. What you think he's going to do with that money? He's gonna go buy some dope. That $100 can be the reason why he overdosed. That's what that $100 do. That's charity. That's garbage. You just giving away money and you just gonna get a tax write-off, and then you're gonna say, look, I gave money to the hood. Don't care what they did. They could have just took that money and bought nothing but drugs with it. But when you rebuilding, now instead of me giving that $100 to the person, I then take this person under my wing. I take him to get a haircut. I take him to go to fill out job applications. I don't care what it is. Yo, when was the last time you worked? Can you remember? Yo, I worked, and my last time having a job was 1975. You clean him up nice. You put a suit on him. You bring him to one of your facilities. Oh, you know somebody. We know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Yo, can you give this man a janitorial job? You know, he don't have any skill sets. He don't have a skill set to work in the computers, to work in an office. But he has the skill set to engage with people. He's a people person. Teach him the ropes so he can learn how to be a public speaker. Teach him that, because he's always outside. So you take the good of the person and you use it as an intangible for that person to be built. And who knows? You can change that man's life forever. And which one is more soothing? Which one is more accepted? Which one is more appreciative? Doing charity work, just giving money, keep it, do whatever? Or putting in that work in, putting in that foundation, watching something grow from nothing to something, and don't want no glory behind that. Nah, don't give all praises to the Most High. I don't want to be praised for me doing something I'm supposed to be doing. You can't give praise for something that you're supposed to be doing. Like when somebody say something and then somebody will say something to me, I'm like, you don't gotta thank me. I'm like, this is what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I hear you, but we're living in times where there's just people just not, people is just not good like you are. And it's sad that I'm hearing this. And it frustrates me because it's like, yo, we are really content with just being at the bottom. We are content with just being have-nots, has-beens, savages, criminals, murderers, killers. Sisters have no problem being the sex of the town. Females have no problem going from man to man to man to man. No problem. There's people that I know been married 40 years. All they ever knew was that one person. Why can't we have that? Why can't we reach a level of saying, yo, enough is enough? Nah, I ain't with all that. Like I went out with my son B.O. for his B-Day, man. Shout out to the B.O., man. Drop a bomb for that. We go out. I'm chilling. You know me, I like to stay low key. Man, mind you, I went in there by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there, I'm chilling, having a drink, waiting for my son B.O. He on Israel time. Minding my business. And then, there's a shorty that she's right next to me. I know the game. I know when people do enough just so they can get your attention. So I looked at her. She looked at me. And it's like, nah, baby girl. I don't even do stuff like this. I know. You drinking, you feeling nice. You looking for a man to spend the night. No. Sorry. And when her friend was buying it, now my son B.O. pulled up. Now she see that I'm conversating. She like, oh son, okay, so he's not a weird guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm having conversation, we talking, like I'm not gonna talk to nobody I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be on point, I gotta be on alert. So she sees that I'm conversating. Her friend now comes to the bar, she's paying. So she comes close, but she's getting closer to me. She's like, everything all right? You good? She leave. She like, okay, that didn't work. Let me try it again. She comes again, and it's like, nah, baby girl, I'm good. You hear me? I'm good. I don't do that. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what goes on. Like, this is the level that we are at as people, and we just don't give a damn. We don't care. She like, damn, well, that's his loss. Like, I got females that say that. That's his loss. Look for the next man. Like, this is crazy, bro. Killing ourselves. Risking our lives. Doing all of this. For what? We got all the energy to do wrong, but lack all energy to do right. And if we're going to do right, we're going to do right to our standards. Don't tell me what to do. I'm going to do it when I feel like I want to do it. I'm going to do what I think is right. This is the conversations we have. These Jewish people walk through the neighborhood, they like, yeah, this is going to be, we got to buy this place right here. And then we could just literally, yeah, this place could be worth a couple million. Everybody's going to be good in our community. Yeah. We putting the balconies up there so when they no longer able to pay and the lease expires. You know a lease could expire and the owner could say, I don't want to do a lease with you. I don't want to renew the lease. They can't do that. You can be the best tenant ever. Been paying on time, never late, never disrespectful, and get rejected. And the way things is looking here in Brooklyn, listen, shout out to everybody that finds a place for themselves. People is paying what people used to pay for 3 bedrooms apartments back in the days. That same payment is now payments to rent a basement, bro. Facts. You kidding me? I was looking up something, and I want to get off topic. I was looking up something for a sister. She wanted me to help her find places that accept vouchers. Bro, when you look at these places that's accepting vouchers, the only places that's accepting vouchers is cribs in the hood. Cribs in the hood, 2-bedroom, small little place. This is what people listen. You're gonna get what you can afford. But I'm saying that to say this: if we have did the due diligence and rebuild our community, we would not be going through what we're going through right now. I remember Harlem Renaissance. That was the hood. We made it work. They deliberately, intentionally bought the drugs in our community to dismantle Harlem. Harlem has never recovered since the 80s. Never. Everything, every other day, a historical place shutting down. Bookstores shutting down. And who's sitting in the background waiting to make the purchase? You got it. The same people that bought the stuff to you. But you can't see that. You can't see that. You don't feel that. Come on. And when I say the things that I say, it seems like it's a level of hate or conspiracy or you don't know what you're talking about. But the proof is in the pudding. Are they still money makers in Harlem? Absolutely. But what are they doing for the hood? A lot of dudes are still selling dope, still continue to kill our people. Still doing it. They just not doing it on a high scale. If it's not the drugs, then it's a financial destruction. I'm scamming and using somebody's identity and destroy it in the process. Destroying somebody's livelihood. Somebody could have been setting up to buy a house, putting money away, building their credit to buy a house, and not knowing the system. Dude, information gets taken, and now all that hard work goes to waste. Because we rather kill than to rebuild. We rather get it now than put the hard work in. I did a YouTube, and on the YouTube, I said the simple. On the YouTube, I said it's simple. I said, yo, the streets got weird ever since the weirdos started winning. The streets got weird ever since the weirdos started winning. This is a fact. Because all the real ones dead, in jail, because they're such killers, nobody wants to work with them. Who wants to work with a Debo? Like, there's Debos in every hood. Every hood there's a Debo. There's that one person that people just revere. They're afraid of. Facts. And these people that's like that hold that like a badge of honor. Like, you're gonna respect me because I can terrorize your whole family. I can beat you up. I can box. I will knock you out. But that energy disappears when the police come knocking though. As big as Debo is, as fearless as he was, when you see him in the second Friday, he was just coming out of the pen. So where was all that tough? Where all that tough persona when it comes to the po-po? Huh? Make it make sense. Where's that? Where's the energy when it comes to the po-po? We quick to kill. We quick to kill, quick to be in submission. We in submission to the system. We submissive to the law. But we can't be submissive to each other. You got females who comes on these platforms, comes on these social media platforms, talking about why women should not be in servitude to a man. Facts. You got women who come on these platforms. You got men who come on these platforms and belittle sisters. Make them feel worse than they are. Dudes make money doing this. And nobody says nothing. It's like, okay, yeah, you talking about the sister. Help her. Show her the way. Yeah. Oh, you don't want to be submissive to a man? Why? What man did you talk to? Was you a female being raised by your mother, so your mother got anger towards men? She told you F a man? She said, that's what she said? That's what she said? So now you got this energy now. You walking on the face of this earth thinking that you don't need to be with a man? Let me tell you something. Then this is for the sisters. You see what's going on in this world? You're going to desire a man. I promise you. Because when the war starts and military comes, you're going to follow a man or the man. Because you're going to be in demand. You're going to follow a man or the man. So when I see these females come on these platforms talking crazy, making these stupid ass songs and trash ass movies, like, no, I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to see that. Turn that junk off. This is not hate. It's okay. Your method doesn't work. Before you was around in the 50s and 60s, relationships was in order. Grandparents was actually grandparents. Women waited to get married before they had sex. Men wanted to get married before they had sex. There was a level of order. Men didn't want to just kill anything that was walking. And I'm talking about physical and sexual. We didn't want to just do that. And the ones that was doing that was the bums. The ones that was, listen, let me tell you something. The ones that be doing the most chaos in the world are the ones that have no care in the world. Don't have nothing in order. Because a person that knows about the financial struggle, the person that knows about family and how unity must be, how together is very important. It's very hard for you to just be playing the game. I didn't know that. I had to check myself. I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm over here just having children. I'm barely having my life in order. I'm over here talking about I'm a next up and coming rapper. Yes, I was a trapper. I'm all of this trash. I had to look myself in the mirror like, yo, who is this? This is not how I deem my life to be. No. Had to get on the grind. Had to go to school. Had to, go through certain doors. I had to tolerate certain things. Had to work with individuals that I would never work with in the real world. Meaning in my life, outside of work, we would never had a rapport. Never. You're just not built like me, fam. But you do these things when you want to build yourself. But the difference between me and everybody else, as I'm building and I'm becoming a better me, and I got a lot of work. I have a lot of things I still got to work on. I got to work on being dismissive. I got to work on, not getting to a point where I just don't care. I got to always care. I got to get to that point. I'm not going to lie. It's not an easy walk in the park. But I acknowledge it. I see it. Now the only thing I can do is correct it. But correction comes with experience, going through it. You got to go through your trials and error. That's what building is. And when you master that, it's more fulfilling than anything in the world. That's the closest thing to an orgasm. It's fulfilling, achieving that next level and knowing that you did that. You invested your time. Oh, it's better. It's the closest thing to an orgasm. Facts. That's why I push and I support everybody. Push, fam. As long as you're not detrimental and bringing harm to the hood, push. Go ahead. I'm gonna push you. Go. Sell your merch. Do your workouts. Put your videos out. You want me to share? Sure. I'm just not gonna promote, the foolishness. But yeah, go ahead. Reach those numbers. But when you get there, don't forget. Don't forget, you got a whole tribe that's at the bottom waiting for you to put your hands up to help them get up too. We get to this point in our lives where it's like, yeah, son, yo, help. And then get the help you need, get where you need to be, then forget about everybody else. And then in the process, belittle everybody else. Like, you should have been doing what I was doing. Do you think that's something that we need right now? So just kill my character. Again, you rather kill than to build. Just kill. Just assassinate me while you at it, sir. Just do that. Thank you. And now because you creating this energy, and then you get mad when the next person try to take your life, just to feel what you feel temporarily. And you wondering, and then it becomes, these niggas be hating. Ain't nobody hating, bro. People just get frustrated when people act like you don't come from where we come from. A lot of you Negroes ain't Carlton Banks. You did not come from a lawyer household. You was living in Beverly Hills. You was wearing polos and Cartier shorts and all. It was none of that. Suspenders, Polaroids, whatever you want to call them. Some of y'all come from the project. Some of y'all was born off food stamps. Some of y'all, your livelihood came from eating hot dogs, McDonald's, Popeyes, Chinese food. Catch a lick, catch a break, and then forget? Cause drama, cause beef, ready to fight? We do all of this? We do all of this? And then when somebody get mad or he hating, you'll take him out. Because now he becomes a threat to your enterprise? Why can't he be an add-on to your enterprise? You over here worrying about running a whole building. How about running a whole state? Ooh. How about running a whole community? You worrying about an empire. The Empire State Building is just one big ass building in the center of Manhattan. Trash. Why would I want that one building when I could have the whole land and get PC of every other building that's on that land? Are you dumb? Are you dumb, stupid, or retarded? But nah, we can't think that far ahead, because I'm about to get this bread. And I put a bullet to any nigga head that try to violate, talk to the feds, do et cetera, because we some gangsters. To be a colored man, you got to be a feared man. People got to fear you. That's the only way you're going to be respected as a colored man. You're not going to be respected because of your credentials. You're not going to be respected because you lyrically nice. You're not going to be respected because you went to school and you did the right thing and you got married, your high school sweetheart, you got married, you had children, you bought a house. You're not going to get respect for that. But you're going to get respect. My son JJ was a killer, son. Certified, official tissue. Word. Son got busy. When things hit the fan, I know to call my mans because he's going to keep it $100,000. You hear me? And we take pride in that. We take pride in that. See, me, I was always a one-man soldier. Never in my mind, I was like, I don't want nobody death to fall on my conscience for the rest of my life, because I'm gonna view that thing for the rest of my life every day. I'm gonna visualize that joint, bro. So I would never, any situation that I had, I either try to diffuse it or see what it really was about when you by yourself. Because everybody's a thug when you got cheerleaders. When you got that battery, you charged up. Everybody. But I'm a holler at you when you on airplane mode. I'm a holler at you when you on sleep mode. Then we gonna really see what this situation is about. Because from this moment on, it's not gonna be no running away. We're gonna handle it like men. And I handle mine like a man. I don't do today's generation coward moves. I don't do those things. That's weird to me. Weird. Yo, son, press me, son. Yo, call Ray. Yo, Ray. Yo, bring the strap, son. We about to spin the block. Son trying to violate me, son. Son try to play me in front of my girl, son. Nah, son. Soft. Weird. And this is what's running the streets right now. Flooded the streets. Weirdos. Playing tough and then got pink hair. Make it make sense. You playing tough, but you got you got suspenders on. Make it make sense. Nobody ain't scared. Nah, son got busy. Son used to fight. Son used to do this. Son used to do that. Son used to buck his gun. That's how you get your respect as being a black man. You gotta kill. But who's respected for building up? Who's respected? Today's generation knows more about rappers than any historical colored man on the face of this earth. I'm talking about those that built, that put in the work to build us up to get us to where we at right now. And now that we here, we're comfortable. You know, you ain't gotta pick no cotton. you ain't gotta answer to the white man like, yes sir. No, you don't have to do that no more. You don't have to do that no more. So now we just want to sit back and chill. Let me see LeBron James shoot a 3. Oh, yeah. Let's see Snoop Dogg crip walk in the Super Bowl with the FEMA camps all around it. Yeah. Are you not entertained? Yo, man. It's your brother, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can go on and on about this, bro. I can go on and on about this because we have no problem killing each other. I'm going to kill you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to do it with pride. I'm going to have no animosity. Nothing. I'm just going to destroy you. And while we doing all the destruction, guess who's doing the reconstruction? While we doing the destruction, guess who's doing the reconstruction? Guess who's buying these houses? Guess who's buying these buildings, these lands? Putting crazy number prices. Yo, they got this one land that used to be by my mom's crib. Just the land. Because that joint is so big and on the corner, they want over $1 million plus. Who can afford that? Not you. You know why you can't afford it? Because you've been so programmed to hate each other, not trust each other, not invest into each other, not learn the marketing to take over. YouTube University is right in our hands. All of us got $1,000 phones, but none of us got a business plan. None of us. But we got all the energy in the world, fam, to be entertained and to bring pain. All the energy. Psst, let it do. Listen, I can walk down the street and look at a dude, and just because I'm staring at him, I may not even be looking at him. Say I'm looking behind him, or I'm seeing something behind him, but I'm looking. Instantly, his reaction is gonna be like, yo, son, who you looking at? You good? Off the rip. Then I gotta explain to him and be like, nah, dog, there's something behind you. I just wanted to see what that was. Oh, just making sure. Making sure? Now, if I was just looking at you because I want to look at you, that me looking at you doesn't mean I want beef. You may be a good looking individual. I may be admired by you. I mean, don't we get fly for attention? Yo, I mean, I admire your dress up. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The things you put together, fire. I ain't gonna lie. What? But no, not us. You look at Caucasian people, Caucasian people look amongst each other. The Caucasian be like, the Caucasian starts smiling and starts striking a pose, and they'll say something like, take a picture, it'll last longer. And people will be like, and then some of them be like, sure, I will. Can I? May I? They'll be like, of course. Flick, 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 flick. And they become best friends. And then who knows? 2 years down the line, 3 months down the line, they already got a plan to, yo, son, yo, you mad smart, bro. Yo, I was thinking about this, and maybe God wants you to have all these conversations. But for us, nah. You look at me, I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna see what that. Yeah, what you looking at, bro? What you said? Don't look at me. I don't care if you admire me. Listen, bro. I ain't with none of that weird. I ain't with none of that. You better check that, homie. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. You hear me? This is us. This is us. Quick to kill. Scared to build. Scared. We cowards. We're soft. We like being losers. That's why we keep ourselves around losers. You hear the saying, yeah, you got to keep yourself around winners, because when you're around winners, that's how you win. Who's gonna allow us to even get into them doors to be around a winner? Because sometimes to be around those individuals, you gotta go through their institution. You gotta join their kumari. You gotta join the frat. And now you got yourself around individuals just like you. So of course, they're gonna make sure that you're prosperous. But what about those that's in the hood? What about the shorty that can't afford to go to college? What about the shorty that, because her mom's is a dope fiend, she gotta be the one to take care of her little sister. She gotta be the one to go outside and get food by any means necessary to feed her little sister. That's a winner to me. The brother that gotta do that, that's a winner to me. But we're so divided that we're not gonna put our minds together. Like, yo, you went through that too? Yo, I went through this. Yo, how did you overcome that? Yo, I overcame it with this. Yo, we should put this together. Yo, maybe we can start our own organization. Let's start our own nonprofit. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Hey, I got an idea. Shh, don't tell nobody. Because you know these niggas be hating, and then they're going to take your idea and they're going to run with it. And then now you're going to be left with nothing, and they're going to be prosperous, and they're going to act like it was them that created it. This is where we at. Chinese people, I'm watching things on YouTube and on Instagram, seeing videos. Chinese babies, they learning eye coordination, reading, writing. They doing all of this. These children could barely even sit up. Could barely sit up, and they doing this with ease, effortless, crazy. But then I'll see a video of the same little girl that's colored put the phone on the back of a car and then back up to start dancing. And this is the Negros. Here come the Negros. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, please. I'm gonna put this online, and I know I'm gonna get 1,000 likes. I'm gonna get 15,000 views because this is so beautiful. She was born to be a content creator. Are you dumb? Why can't she be born to be a doctor? With all the health problems that's going on in our community, I think we have enough TikTok. I think we have enough content creators. Everywhere I look, I'm seeing somebody else creating another content. It's like damn, did I come into this joint a little too late? I'm just here to preach the word. I'm here to wake people up. I'm here to bring the truth. I'm here to tell people what it is. But now you rather be entertained. We got rappers who never had a rap career. Well, never was a success in rap, I should say, or a big success. Find their way into this podcast game, killing it, not knocking nobody. But what separates him from the next guy? Just the name. They interviewing the same people. The discussions is the same thing. The topics is the same. But where's the conversation on? This is what you need to do. Shout out to the brothers. What is it? Know Your Ledger. Shout out to those. Sometimes they be talking about I don't understand, but I respect it. I respect it because you're giving me information to better me moving forward. You're giving me a level of an idea. Not saying that you should do it. Not saying you shouldn't do it. But you can't say that nobody ain't give it to you. You get what I'm saying? So I respect that. But when I'm seeing dudes that's glorifying rappers who was in jail or having conversation about the things that they did in the hood and how they was feared and respected and how they was doing this, how they was doing that, they sold drugs, they was playing with guns. But when I hear that, it's like, yo, bro, I'm tired of that. It's corny. It's corny. Some of these dudes be having this story, and when you check their backgrounds, or not even just their background, when you check their network, these dudes is bums, or had all this money, and now got nothing. And because now they got nothing, now they the most humble. I'm just humble. I'm just happy to be alive, guys. I'm not upset. I love everybody. I love them. Come on. Make it make sense, fam. Quick to kill, scared to build. We quick to kill, but scared to build. We cowards. We are cowards. We are losers. Guess what? As a nation, we are failures. I said it. I don't care if you got a PhD, a LSC, a MBC 123. I don't care what you carrying. If you riding through the hood and you got family members that have been in jail, that been shot, if you still being hit with sad news, you are a failure. Welcome to the club, failure. I said it. You are a failure. We are all failures here. Facts. We are failures. I'm a failure. I'm trying to get my life together. But until everybody that I know is on one accord, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, until everybody's on one accord, I am a failure. I failed my family. I failed my people. I failed my brother. I failed my sister. We are failures, and we need to accept that. We need to see that, because when you at the bottom, the only place to go is up. Don't just sit up and be like, yeah, see, I got up. I mean, we was on the floor, but now I'm standing up. I'm good. And watch everybody else still sitting on the floor. And because you're standing up, listen, I'm gonna pull my hand out. If you don't grab it, that's for you. Are you dumb? Some people need the push. Some people, you gotta grab them off the floor. That's the fact. But until that, you are a failure. I am a failure. Everybody should say it. We are failures. We have failed each other. We are losers. You can have all the prestige, all the knowledge. You will still be viewed and respected as a nigger. Sorry. You're just a nigger with papers. And because with these papers, you are able to enter certain establishments, but never get out of pocket. Never forget that you're just a nigger. And these people would make sure that you remember that. Kanye West is worth, what, $2 billion? Himself, out of his own mouth, was told he can't even be seated in the executive meetings. Because in their eyes, you're just a nigger. We're using you to push our agenda. You are a great public figure, and we're going to use you. We're going to milk you. So for you making $2 billion, you're worth $2 billion. The overall network is $1 trillion. You do the math. We're giving you $2 out of everything that we're doing. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. We are failures. And even with the $2 billion, he can't even, people not even gonna give him land, not gonna do nothing. And I respect what the brother's doing. Shout out to him, man. Shout out. Shout out to Weezy, man. Shout out to Yeezy, sorry. I said Weezy. That man is a dub. Shout out to him, man. It's a great individual. I respect it. He still falls in line with the weirdos. The weirdos is winning. That's the reason why the world is what it is right now. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I support his vision. I support it. I love it. Because he sees what I see. He sees a community that's being taken advantage, that's being extorted, that's being raped financially, physically, spiritually, and wants to help that, wants to help brothers and sisters get out of that. He sees what I see. He may not know what I know, but he sees what I see. And that's all, listen, that's all it takes for a conversation to be had, for a push to be done, for our people to get to the next level. This is a fact. And for my Caucasians, listen, check this out. I ain't got no envy towards you, but I'm a colored man. I gotta fix colored problems before I worry about you. You have enough Caucasians in y'all arsenal to benefit and uplift y'all. We don't. The people that represent us is representing us in a negative light. Evil, wicked, killing, shooting, selling drugs, pimping girls, fornicating. Girls are being raised to be thoughts. To don't ever give yourself up until a man. This is what represents us. So sorry, Caucasian. I'm sorry. I don't acknowledge you like that. I'm sorry. But I love you. I love you all. I love all my people. I love all people, especially those that walk with Christ. You walk with Christ, mean you gonna be alright. You see what it rhymes? Come on. And you know better, you do better. This is a fact. This is a fact. But we don't want to do better. In fact, we want to stay in the level of ignorance until you're destroyed. And even with the destruction, we still don't give a damn. Through the debris, let's just walk over this. Nothing but debris all through the hood. Well, at least it ain't my house. And I'm using, this is metaphorical talk. But at least it ain't my house. So I can care less. But what God does, when the scripture says you reap what you sow, you see how you could care less? He's going to put something before you where you shall care. damn, bro. Damn, son. My man said, yo, son, that was my heart. Oh, yeah. He's going to do it. He's going to always give us a reminder into why we are suffering how we suffering. He's going to give you a reason to see the bigger picture, but we just too naive and ignorant that we don't want to see the bigger picture. We just want to see everything for face value because we rather kill. A killer only sees what he sees. A hunter is only gonna hunt what he hunts. A hunter is not gonna worry about a person having children, oh, having a hub, having a family. Not worrying about that. Maybe after the situation is done, because for face value, I gotta do what I gotta do. And maybe after the situation is done, or I find out that son was this, or the animal had that, I may be sympathetic. I may be even more heartless and kill everything else. That's who we are now. I'm a killer. You know the vibe? Dudes throwing up gang sign fingers. Everybody having their hands toting guns, putting trigger signs. Are you dumb? Come on, man. But I'm gonna leave it as that, man. I'm gonna leave it as that. This is a very touchy topic right here, man. Very, very touchy. It's very touchy to me. It kills me when I see this. It kills me when I see my people don't even give a damn. It kills me. But it's your brother, man, from the motherland. I came to you guys live and direct, gave it to you raw and uncut. This was a part 2 to the first one, but this was such touchy, like I gave you all of me. So the other one I'll probably drop it later, but this one definitely gonna come out for y'all. Definitely. So again, it's your brother, man, from the motherland. Came to you guys live. I love you guys. I hope you stay strong, stay blessed out here, stay vigilant, stop killing. Let's start rebuilding. You understand? So I'ma holler at y'all.